Hey everyone, it's Dave. I'm going to be playing a little bit of a wacky deck here for a couple games at least. It's this Truefire Captain one. I made this a while ago actually just for fun. Figured I'd come back to it. I tried to make it a little bit more competitive at least, but basically the idea is to play Truefire Captain and then have that in play when you cast Star of Extinction, and then that does 20 damage to the opponent. So the way I've built it is kind of like a big red ramp deck, kind of, or treasure, sort of. So, got some Skirk Prospectors along with Goblin Instigator and Wily Goblin for ramp, and then also Treasure Map. It's kind of a utility card, and that can also serve as ramp. Works well with Wily Goblin. Banefire to use all the extra mana we'll have. We can kill the opponent with that if Truefire Captain doesn't work. Same with Fight with Fire. We can kick this and do 10 damage to whatever. Even if we don't kick it, we could potentially use it to do 5 damage to Truefire Captain, and that would do 5 damage to the opponent. Some Pirates Pillage, just for some more ramp and utility. Shall I to give my Truefire Captain hexproof, because it would really suck if I cast Star of Extinction and then they killed my guy in response. Siege Gang just to go with the goblins, just to vary it up a little bit, and then Zetalpa because it's cool. It's a big fatty, something else that I can ramp into. Then a bunch of dual lanes. All right, let's give this a try. Historic. I'm wondering if my computer's going to lag a bit here, because I haven't played a game previous to this today. I've had the game open for a little bit, but it kind of feels like the game has to load everything at least once before it stops lagging. It's kind of weird. You can see it's lagging here right now. Alfonso. I go first. Don't really like this hand. I have a Skirk Prospector, a couple of removal spells, and then kind of nothing. This one's better. I'll put back... Huh. I guess I'll put back this... because I don't really have anything to ramp into right now. Like, there's Shalai, but it's not really doing much if I ramp into it. And I do want to keep the 3 lands, because I don't want to be stuck on 2 lands. I mean, obviously I didn't know I was going to draw planes. If I did, then... Yeah, I'm going to block here. If I did know, then I would have pitched a land. Definitely would have pitched a land. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll just play Shalai. Lightning strike that opponent. Watch them have double shot. Okay, so it's a wizard's deck. I'll just use this now, get a land out of my deck. Guess I attack. The Shalai is a little bit random in this deck. I don't know if it's worth playing or not. I'll kill this. Turns off the wizard synergies. Oh, there's another one. Sure. It'd be cool if I could draw Siege Gang Commander. Maybe I should just play more Siege Gangs instead of Shalai. Goblin Instigator's not terrible. I guess they want to go stomp something. Probably they'll have 2 removal spells for Shalai. Yeah. Not much I can do about it. Two stomps. Sure. Could lightning strike the lava runner. They're probably gonna play Bone Crusher Giant though, so I might want to save the lightning strike for that. Treasure map would also be an okay draw. Steamkin, interesting. Don't see that one too much anymore. Torbrand, uh-oh. I probably would have attacked if I was him. Siege Gang, interesting. Well, I play it. I have a bunch of goblins now. They kind of have the opportunity to go nuts with Steamkin right now, though. Oh, do they ever. This is like a standard deck from here a year and a half ago. I think they're probably just gonna kill me with burn spells. There's 9 damage. Fight with fire would be a good, interesting Banefire. I have 6, so I could do this for 5. I think what I need to do is kill Torbrand and then use the light 1 mana off. I wanted to lightning strike the Steamkin and then attack. I'm about ready to concede. I mean, they have Frenzy plus Steamkin. I'll try and make some tweaks to the deck as I go. Okay, so shall I? It's a little bit too random. Let's get rid of that. I could probably use another Pirate's Pillage. I like that. Oh, I have 3 of them. I thought I only had 1. What was I saying before? Siege Gang? Yeah, Siege Gang's good. Let's just go with 3 Siege Gangs. How about that? I've played various versions of big red decks throughout the years. If I'm not playing red aggro, then chances are I'm playing big red. Yeah, sure, this seems pretty good. So I guess it'll look like I'm on goblins. The lawnmower elves. Yes. See if I can get him to block. Nice. Because I wasn't, like, I'm not really too worried about having the Skirk Prospector in play. I could Pirate's Pillage. That would ramp me by 1. I guess I discard Truefire Captain. I don't mind that. I could discard Lightning Strike also, but I might need that. Okay, so this sets up Siege Gang next turn, potentially. I would have to spend a treasure for it, which I don't really want to do. That could be useful for them. How about I go Goblin Instigator and then Lightning Strike the Zetalpa Goblin, and I can use my goblins to block opponent's creatures. They probably have Questing Beast. Carrick's Harbinger, interesting. Doesn't have haste, thankfully. Okay. So a Lightning Strike Pelt Collector, and then block something, I don't know. Either the Goblin or the Robber. How about Robber? So I want to keep this Goblin around. Fight with Fire is pretty good. Still need 2 more mana to kick that. Let's just get out this Siege Gang. Well, they probably just had to go or something. I feel like I was behind that game. It's kind of a free win. I don't know if Boros Reckoner is in Historic or not. I don't think it is, but if it is, then I can put it in this deck also as just additional copies of Truefire Captain. Guess I keep this and just hope to draw something. I could put a 4th treasure map also. That might be useful. Fabled Passage. I don't know what opponent has for 1 mana. Oh, cycling, okay. Finds interesting. I wonder if maybe I have too many lands in this deck also, seeing as I have quite a bit of ramp. I probably think I'm going to play Muxus next turn. I guess that's something funny about playing this deck, is it can really look like it's Goblin's deck. Solemnity. Don't like that. There's a treasure map. Hopefully they don't play 9 lives, otherwise I just lose. Okay, well, good game. I've been seeing this combo a little bit too much, I think. It's kind of... I don't know. I don't know about that. Don't think that's good gameplay. What was I saying? More treasure maps? I like treasure map. And then take out, how many lands do I have? 24, probably don't need that many. The 9 lives deck is probably good in best of 1 particularly, because there are a lot of matchups where you just win. Okay, well, since I'm on the play, I'll keep, otherwise I wouldn't. Because it's pretty slow. But I got this treasure map. Probably I'm gonna upkeep Scry to find a land or something, and then hold up Lightning Strike. Grixis, interesting. Thought Erasure. That's fine. I guess they take Truefire. I might take either that or Lightning Strike. Maybe interesting, okay. Zetalpa. I wonder if I should keep that. Let's do it. Try to ramp into it. Hopefully they don't have Bedevil to kill my treasure map. I forgot to set a stop on my upkeep, but thankfully I drew the land anyway. I think I actually want to, because I could play the Truefire Captain, but I want to try and get this treasure map going to ramp into Zetalpa. Gold Bolas, sure. I'll just discard Truefire, whatever. I want to keep Fight with Fire to kill their Nicol Boloses. This card is good, but I want to land. Yes, I'll upkeep Scry. Still want to land, because I'd like to keep my treasures around. I saw this deck in Standard a lot. Also, it's just basically play all the removal spells and Bolas. That's about it. I guess now it has Croxa. I'll discard this Lightning Strike. Hopefully they don't have Thought Erasure or a counter spell. So I could play Zetalpa, but it will cost me all of my treasures. I wonder if they're holding up something. You know what? Let's do it. Go big. Hopefully they... Nice. I was gonna say hopefully they have a removal spell, not a counter spell, because this has Indestructible. Maybe they just have nothing that can deal with that. That'd be cool. Of course. There's a cool interaction with Wily Goblin. And treasure map. Basically turns this into a cantrip. I imagine they'll just escape Croxa. Pitch this Goblin. Should put a stop on my upkeep for treasure map. Land. Their Croxa is gonna make me discard. I'm gonna attack, see if they block. Yeah. So that's gonna make me discard, fight with fire. Oh boy. Try to wrap again. Okay. I'm hoping to just draw a, what's it called? Star of Extinction next turn. Hopefully they don't kill this treasure map, because that would give me still enough, with the treasures I would have enough mana to cast Star of Extinction if I draw it. Interesting they main phase it, maybe they're looking for a Bedevil. Yeah, there's a cool combo with Teferi and Bolas. It's not something I thought of before. Okay, so here I'm just looking for Star of Extinction. That would be sweet. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't scry again. Okay. Opponent wins. So I don't know about this deck. I mean, obviously it's not competitive, but it's different. Maybe I'll give it one more try. I want to make a Revel in Riches deck. I played that on MTGO a little bit and actually won some games, but I just don't have enough wild cards to get all the rares that I need on Arena. This hand is not ideal. Maybe I don't need Lightning Strike in this deck either. I mean, I feel like I need some kind of removal. Maybe Shock would be better, I don't know. Commissioner Gordon. Is that how you spell Commissioner? Alright, I'm gonna lose a land here. Temple of Milady. It was definitely the Goblin's draw. So I can play Wily Goblin, Goblin Instigator, or I'm gonna play Wily Goblin. So next turn, if I really wanted, I could play Siege Gang. I don't know if I want to. Gifted Etherborn, okay. Land, good, that's what I wanted to draw. So I probably go... I think I want to Lightning Strike this and play Treasure Map. First I'll get in. And then I'll... actually I'm going to sacrifice my Wily Goblin. I think the treasure is a little bit more valuable. Because Wily Goblin doesn't really do much if I lose Skirk Prospector. I could sack it later to Siege Gang, but I'm a little bit far off from doing that at the moment. And I want to get treasure maps started. Ramping up. This is a problem. Another Siege Gang is pretty good. So, as long as I keep my Skirk Prospector, I can just block sack for Exilian Obliterator whenever it attacks, which is pretty important. Imagine if I cast Star of Extinction, I'm to just sacrifice all of my permanents. That would be pretty funny. I hope that the sound isn't too loud. I recorded a video last night, and when I was done, he couldn't really even hear me just because the desktop audio was set too high. Do I even block sack? I can just take 5 damage. Yeah, just take 5 for this time. Because the goblins could be important to have for ramping. Oh! Oh! Oh, that hurts. Alright. Alright, opponent. You win. Well, didn't get so many wins, but it was something different at least. I think that's about it for me for this deck for now. Anyway, if you're still watching, it'd be cool if you could subscribe, like, and whatnot. Let me know what you think of the deck. Maybe you've tried a deck like this and had more success than me. Alright, I'll talk to you later.